Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to share with you my very first cruelty-free haul today. I've tried many of the products and some of them I haven't. I just got them in, but I wanted to go ahead and film this haul for you. And then anything that I haven't really got into or really tried out for a period of time, I will revisit in a haul update along with a couple of other things that I've previously purchased from the drugstore. So I wanted to go ahead and share with you some of the things that I've picked up. As you know, if you've been watching my channel at all, I have been going cruelty-free, which means I've been decluttering my collection and trying to focus on only purchasing brands that are cruelty-free companies. So everything that I share with you today is from a cruelty-free company, brands that you already know and love, but bonus, they are cruelty-free, which is fantastic. So I want to go ahead and get started with Milani. I picked up from Milani the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. I have it in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. This foundation, it's 1 fluid ounce. It has a pump, which is fantastic. It's nice glass packaging. This foundation means business. It is pretty darn high coverage. The only thing that is a downside to me at all, because I think the formula is fantastic. The coverage is great. It's lightweight feeling on the skin. I don't think it looks like makeup as it sets on your skin, which for full coverage is really phenomenal. The only thing that I dislike is the color range. I think they lean a little bit too yellow. I went to the store and tested out all of the different shades, and this is the very lightest one, and as you can see, it's pretty darn yellow. However, I am wearing this on my face today, and I don't think it comes across looking mask-like or too yellow at all on my face. So as long as I use a sponge to apply it rather than a foundation brush, it shears it out enough that I still get the coverage and the color works out fine, especially once I add concealer under my eyes, and usually I put it on the center of my face anyway. So yeah, I really do like this foundation. So I would highly recommend it. It's a great high coverage kind of foundation if you're curious. But if you're much more light than I am, or very fair, it probably will not work for you. Another thing that I picked up from Milani recently is the Easybrow Tinted Fiber Gel. I've been really interested in brow gels lately, and I have one from NYX that I've been loving. I tried one from Essence as well that I like okay, and I wanted to try Milani's out. So I'm going to go ahead and open this one up at some point and give it a try, and I will compare it with those. Maybe I'll have like a direct comparison video that shares those three and how well they perform. Okay, a couple of other things that I got are from Essence, and they actually created a new display at my Target of all Essence products, where I don't think they had Essence even as a brand stocked at Target before, so I was really excited to see some of those things show up on the shelves there. I picked up the Essence Pure Nude Makeup. It's a natural finish, no makeup feel. And I got the shade 10 Pure Beige, which again I think is the lightest, at least the lightest one that they had in store. This one also is 1 fluid ounce and is a pump, which is awesome. Oh, by the way, this was $9.99, and this one I believe was $7, $6.99. This one is $4.99, so we're talking 1 ounce of foundation for $5, which I just think I was like, I need to try it. What I've noticed about this one is while the color match is a lot better, it's still a little bit warmer than my skin tone, but the color match is really nice, and it's much more fluid. It's not quite as heavy coverage. It gives you more of a light to medium coverage, but this one is genuinely, like, it lives up to its claims, absolutely. It says natural finish, no makeup feel, and I feel like that's exactly what you get. It doesn't settle into pores. It doesn't cake on dry areas of your face. It doesn't allow crazy oil breakthrough. It's just a really natural looking finish. And it doesn't give heavy coverage, but I kind of like that I have something that's, you know, in the range of both. I have something that can give me pretty heavy duty coverage while still looking natural, and I have something that can be lighter coverage for the average day. All right, another thing that I picked up from Essence, I love Essence price point. It's just a phenomenal brand from the drugstore, and the quality is so good for the price you pay. I don't know how they do it, especially being cruelty free as well. I got the Essence Sun Club matte bronzing powder for lighter skin, and this one is a really nice light matte. I really like the shade on my skin tone. It is a warmer bronzer. It's very light, but it's warm. So it doesn't show up orange on my skin like a darker warm bronzer would, but it still gives more of a sun-kissed glow than it gives a like contour type of effect. So it's truly a bronzer. It is not a contour powder, but I really like it. I think it's a really natural, nice looking powder, and it's really easy because of how light it is to just kind of foolproof bronze up your face without things looking streaky or too dark or too strange if you are fair-skinned. So I like this one, and I think this one was around $4. Okay, the next things that I got from Essence are a couple of their lipsticks. And I picked these up because I have some of their long wear lipsticks, which aren't very long wearing, but they're actually a really nice formula of lipstick. This is their Sheer and Shine lipstick, and I got it in the shade 02 Cute Nude. And I will swatch that for you as well. Very, very nude. It's like a pinky nude, and it's a sheer finish for sure. And I got the shade Sparkling Miracle 07. Interesting name. This one is more of like a purpley berry color. And they're very sheer, but they're so comfortable on the lips. It feels like you're putting on a lip balm, especially like this nude. I'll go ahead and apply it for you now. I have sort of the remnants of a Wet n Wild Color Stay or Color Last lipstick on, which is much more matte. But let's go ahead and put Cute Nude on top. It's just a really soft and subtle pinky nude, and it's really comfortable on the lips. So I've been enjoying that one a lot. I was hoping for more berry color payoff from this one, so I would say I like the nude one better just for a really easy, beautiful lip. But still worth checking out, and I think they're only $2, so not bad. Some other things that I picked up are from Milani. Now, I showed you in my declutter a palette that I was keeping that I absolutely love, and this is a recent purchase as well that I featured in another haul. This is the Milani Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collection in 05 Earthy Elements, and I love it. The only shade that's not the best is the largest sort of highlight shade, which is kind of a bummer in that palette, but everything else in here is phenomenal. So I wanted to pick up another, and I grabbed the shade 04 Plum Basics, and this is so pretty. This transition shade, the second color in, is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And the highlight shade in this one is a gorgeous matte, like ivory white. There's a beautiful shimmery pink, a purple shimmer, and then sort of a plummy matte purple over here, and then a very sparkly highlight shade. So these are just beautiful, and I'm so happy and impressed with the formula that Milani put out on these. I love the packaging. I think they're really nice. All right. Another thing that I grabbed is from Ulta. They just recently adopted Buxom as a brand, which had only been at Sephora before, as far as I know, and so I was really excited because they're some of my favorite lip glosses. Not a huge lip gloss wearer because I tend to have trouble with the textures of lip glosses, but I love the Buxom formula. It is very minty, so if you're not into that, you probably wouldn't like it, but Buxom is a cruelty-free company, and so I picked up my favorite, which is the shade White Russian, and I had a sample of this from a Sephora like kit, and I used it all up and I absolutely loved it. So I picked up the full size of that from Ulta, and I also got the shade Rose Julep, which is just a beautiful sort of like nude dusty rose color. It's really gorgeous. Excited about those. And then lastly, I picked up some things from e.l.f. A few of these I haven't even tried yet, so I'm really excited about them, and I'll definitely update you in future videos on how well I'm liking them. But one thing that I did try right away was the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and I got it in the shade Taupe, and I really like this pencil. It's a twist up, which is just super convenient, and the shade Taupe is such a nice natural color if you have light brown or blonde hair. I'm wearing it today in my brows with just a clear brow gel over top, and I really like it. I like the spoolie on it. I think everything about this pencil is great, and it's around $2, so it's a great deal. And again, e.l.f. is cruelty-free, which is fantastic. Another thing I picked up, because I've just seen so many people raving about this new Beautifully Bare collection, I picked up these two things. I got the Total Face palette, which looks gorgeous. It has, I mean, look at that. Instead of the black packaging, we have this pretty silver with now my fingerprints all over it. But it has these beautiful colors in it. Lovely pale blushes, a nice light bronzer, and then a beautiful highlight. So let me go ahead and swatch those for you. Very subtle color payoff. So I think for, okay, my cat is totally climbing all over. Hey buddy, darker skin tones, I'm not sure how much color payoff you would get out of this. So I like that e.l.f. seems to be coming out with more options for light to dark skin tones, but this one I think is definitely going to only work for much lighter skin, which for my pale self should work just fine. But I'm excited about this one. And then a lipstick that I picked up was from the Beautifully Bare collection as well. It's a satin lipstick in the shade Touch of Blush. And I really feel like they've amped up the packaging with this line. It's just really nice. It doesn't feel too, I mean, it's clearly plastic still, but it doesn't feel too like cheapo plasticky. It's a pretty nice shade. It's just like what it says, Touch of Blush. It's kind of a nude blush shade, and it is a satin finish, so I feel like it's going to just wear really nice and naturally on the lips. But I will keep you updated on that one because, again, I haven't tried it yet. And then because I ordered online, they often have some kind of deal or special going on. They threw this in for free. This is the matte lip color in Rich Red. And I have one of their matte lip colors in a berry shade, which I really like. I like the pencil format because I feel like with the matte, you don't really need a lip liner with it. It almost acts as a lip liner and pencil in one. So let's take a look at Rich Red. Okay, this is really pretty. I was expecting kind of a deep red, but this is actually much more like a strawberry red. And I'm kind of excited about that. I don't have a lot of strawberry red in my collection. That one's really pretty. So cool. I'm very excited to give that one a try as well. And I think that's it, you guys. I picked up a lot from Milani, Essence, and e.l.f., and then a couple of those Buxom glosses. So I'm really excited to kind of restock my collection with things that I know are cruelty-free. And I'm really excited that so many of these are really affordable items as well, because I'm giving up a lot of drugstore brands as I make the transition to cruelty-free, but it's nice to know that these ones are left and that they have some great products. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already and that you'll give this video a thumbs up. I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.